Hey, what's going on, everybody? In this video, we are going to be breaking down Power Rangers in Space, Episode 9, the Craterite Invasion. Let's talk about it. Hit that intro, Rangers.
You are watching the Fan Club.
You're watching the Fan Club.
And you're watching the Fan Club. Do you know what time it is?
And you know what time it is.
It's time for the Fan Club. Let's go. Hey!
I can't do this on my own, cause you know things ain't always sweet when you out here in these streets. But my morpher when it morphed, I made a fake one.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Fan Club. It is your boy, Dan Brosnan, in the building. We have a good one for you. Let's just get right into it. Craterite Invasion begins with Carlos and Cassie overhearing Patrick, a young boy, spinning a tale to impress his friends. This story later revealed to be entirely fabricated. This seemingly insignificant event sets the stage for a much larger conflict when back on the Astro megaship, Ashley and TJ's Craterite training simulation in the simu deck malfunctions due to a lightning strike during a storm, unexpectedly bringing the simulated creatures to life and unleashing them upon Angel Grove. Meanwhile, Professor Phenomenus, Bulk, and Skull witness the Craterites' descent. They're freaking out and fearing the worst, an extraterrestrial attack. Patrick, witnessing strange activity outside his window, initially dismisses it before discovering the Craterites have infiltrated his neighborhood, culminating in a chilling encounter with a disguised Craterite police officer. His desperate attempts to warn others, including his previous audience of skeptical children, are met with disbelief, leaving him feeling alone and vulnerable. The Rangers, alerted to the invasion, descend upon Angel Grove and split up to combat the disguised Craterites. Cassie and Carlos encounter the distraught Patrick, offering him comfort and emphasizing the importance of honesty. Meanwhile, Ashley, TJ, and Andros discover and battle the disguised Craterites, revealing their true forms. The Rangers, learning from Patrick's earlier experience, realize the Craterites' deceptive tactics. They attempt to extract Patrick from the increasingly dangerous situation, but are forced to flee with him as the Craterites pursue. A fierce battle ensues in the forest, where Andros and Cassie are initially overwhelmed by the Craterite leader. Their timely rescue by the rest of the team leads to a giant-sized battle against the combined Craterites, culminating in Andros' decisive blow to the leader, destroying the monstrous creature. The episode culminates with a humorous scene at the surf spot where the Rangers bond with Patrick. Officer Hemming offers words of understanding about Patrick's lesson, and Bulk and Skull's interference with another of Professor Phenomenus' inventions ends in a comedic mishap, stripping them of their clothing. The episode successfully weaves a children's story with a larger scale alien invasion, emphasizing themes of truthfulness, bravery, and the importance of believing in oneself and others. This one was a little weird, but at the same time, I loved it. It had all of the slapstick comedy of Power Rangers you've known, but at the same time, there was an alien invasion, and technically, the Power Rangers created this invasion, if you really think about it. It was their simulation on the Astro megaship. Now, it was a freak accident of lightning, but all of these monsters came from their ship. That doesn't happen all the time. That was actually super cool. I like the way that this was done. And then you had your lesson of the day, the young boy, Patrick, who he was telling tall tales. No one believed him. And then when he finally saw something nuts, everyone was like, nah, we don't believe you. Craziness. Let's get into some notes from Ranger Wiki. None of the regular villains appear in this episode, marking this the first episode where the entire United Alliance of Evil don't appear in it. This episode uses Craterite footage from several Mega Ranger episodes. The opening simu deck fight is from episode 1. The Craterite footage is from episode 14. The parachuting shot is from episode 19, while the construction site fight is from episode 25, and the beach footage is from episode 26. Wow, they took a lot of that footage and put it into one episode. It's so crazy to think how we take this show and we make our own version of it. This marks the only time that the Rangers fight the Craterites outside of the Astro megaship. Didn't they make a Craterite figure back in the day? In the construction fight, a scene from the Mega Blue, aka the Blue Ranger, is removed because of inappropriately touching a Coon, which is a Craterite. Wait, what? What did he do to a Coon? What the hell am I reading? Man, Japan is wild though. They have like a really weird sexual comedy. I'm watching this, what is it called? The Red Ranger in Another World. It's like a super long title, but all I can remember right now is Red Ranger in Another World. And every episode, there's like a scene of just like really weird sexual comedy that I'm like, yo, if this was made in America, this would have never came out, like this scene anyways. And some of these shows are super cool, but I always think it's wild, some of the comedy, and that's why we have to just adapt pieces of it and not everything, because some things over there will not work over here and vice versa, right? Now, what are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments. Shout out all the fans out there that take the time out of their day to watch this content. You are the real MVPs and the reason why we can continue to make stuff like this. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time. Peace. I want to give a special shout out to the Gold Ranger members, Salima Ramirez, Stephen Heffelman, Anime King Nick, Louis Cairns, Papillon Purple, Thomas Franco, and Troy Lyon. Thank you guys so much for your support, and if you want a video shout out like this one, sign up to be a Gold Ranger member today. Hey, what's going on? Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like, subscribe, hit that share button, and if you can, please sign up to be a member today. We have 3 membership power-ups. We have the Gold Ranger power-up, the most popular. You get into our exclusive fan club chat group. We have fan exclusive videos that we are adding monthly now, and you get a video shout out. Yes, folks, at the end of our videos, I will shout out your name. We also have the Quantum Ranger power up where you get monthly meetings online with me. Yes, folks, we will talk once a month on Zoom, and you can give me your ideas for future episodes. And then we have a professional package, the Dr. K power up. That is for businesses that want to tap into the platform. If you guys can, please sign up to be a member today. It is highly appreciated and it helps us keep these videos going. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Peace.
Hi, we're Bulk and Skull. We have been requested by the fan club to say something funny.